Okay, this is the image that I actually used, in the poster there. Okay, so you can use the same image or different image also can. For example, let's say I go to this image, for example. Okay, also can. Any image, doesn't matter, as long as it looks like dumping, so that we can do some, like smoky effect on top. Okay, all right. Let me just use back the one I've given you. Okay, okay, those who are attending first time in my class, right? So may I know how many of y'all first time using Photoshop? First time using Photoshop? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, all right. Okay, there are a few of you all first time. Okay, so if you're first time using, right? Okay, after you open your image, okay, you go to File, Open, and then you choose your image that you have downloaded and you extracted, and then to navigate means to zoom in or to zoom out your image, you can use Control and Spacebar. Hold your Control and Spacebar, you'll get a magnifying glass, and then you click and drag. Okay, you click and drag, something like this. And sometimes when you click and drag, you will get a window as your selection area. Okay, also can, no problem. And then to zoom out, you can click and drag, or you can also press Control plus, Control minus, and Control 0 in your keyboard. Can you try that first? After you open your image, you press Control plus, Control minus, and Control 0 to fit to your view, to fit the image to your view. Okay, let's say you already zoom in, you press Control 0, it will fit the image to your view. Can you try first? Or another method is hold the Control key and space bar in your keyboard. Hold your Control and space bar, you'll get a magnifying glass. Your cursor will turn to a magnifying glass. Then you can click and drag to zoom in and zoom out. Understand? Yes or no? Okay, great. Okay, have you tried for the first timers? Okay, very good. Okay, after you zoom in, for example, let's say I zoom in at this hand area here. Okay, and then I want to have a look at the head area or the face area. So to pan your document, you hold your space bar. You press and hold your space bar. Your tool, your cursor will become like a hand icon, hand cursor. Then you click and drag. While holding your space bar, you click and drag to pan in your drawing. Can you try that as well? You zoom in first, and then hold your space bar, you click and drag. Understand?
Sorry, sir, can you start over? I'm sorry, can you start over?
Start over which one?
Start over from...
Open.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I've managed to open it. I've managed to open my photo. I just want to magnify it. I want to increase and decrease it. Yes, sir.
Control and spacebar. Hold your Control and spacebar. You click and drag. Hold your Control and spacebar.
Oh, thank you, sir.
And then you click and drag. Okay, to zoom in and to zoom out. And then after you zoom in, right, you hold only spacebar, you click and drag. Hold your spacebar, don't let go. Hold your spacebar, you click and drag. Okay? Can everyone? To zoom in and zoom out, hold your Control and spacebar, click and drag. To pan in your drawing, hold your spacebar, you click and drag. Okay, so why we need to use this? So that when we are making selection, we can go nearer to make a detailed selection, and then you can hold your space bar to pan so that you can continue making selection to other area. All right. Okay. Anyone here using version CS6 or not? The older version of Photoshop, CS6. Anyone? Yes? No? Okay, I suppose no. Samuel, what version you're using? CS5. Okay, Dennis using CS5. All right, no worries. Okay, because older version, okay, it doesn't have certain tools like object selection tool. Okay, so never mind. I'll still use my pen tool to do that. Okay, pen tool has been existing since day one of Photoshop. Okay, so you can use a pen tool to make a precise selection because we want to remove the background. Siva Sundari, Photoshop is actually a paid software, but you can install for free trial for 7 days. Okay, after 7 days, you cannot use that anymore unless if you format your PC. Right? Okay, trial version is 7 days, and then if you want to buy, right, the whole Adobe suite, okay, or the creative suite is I think about 100 plus only per month. Okay, if you are generating income from that, definitely it is recommended for you to buy all the softwares from Adobe software. All right. So now to make a selection, right? Okay, we want to remove the background. We want to make selection on this person only. Okay, there is a lot of tools that we can use, but since some of y'all are still using our older version, okay, I'm going to use my pen tool. Okay, you go to your pen tool. Can you see my screen? Pen tool. Okay, shortcut is P. P for pen tool. Okay, you can see whenever you put your mouse over, let's say for example, on the left hand side is your toolbar. When you put your cursor on top of one of the tool, then you will get the name of the tool and also the shortcut in the bracket. Okay, for example, I can see there is a move tool. In bracket, there is a V. V is the shortcut for move tool. And then if I scroll down, move my cursor down, I have a rectangle marquee tool. So the shortcut is M. All right. And then if you go to pen tool, shortcut is P. When you press P in your keyboard, your pen tool will become active. All right. Clear so far? Okay, we're going to use the pen tool to make selection. Okay, how to make selection? We need to draw this person out. Then only we create selection and we create layer mask. Okay, for example, let's say I zoom in near to his face. Okay, and then I go to my pen tool, and then you start to click at the edges of this person. Okay, how? You just click, click and let go, click and let go, click and let go. You continue clicking until the whole body is selected. Something like this. Understand or not? Then hold your space bar, you click and drag, and then continue drawing. Understand or not? You click and let go your mouse to draw. And then you zoom in. If you made a mistake, right? For example, let's say I accidentally clicked over here. Okay, I can immediately press Ctrl Z to undo. Ctrl Z to undo, and then continue drawing. I undo one more time. Click, click, click. Okay, I'm just drawing a straight line. If you notice, there is no curved line over here, but it's okay. No issues. As long as you get the drawing, it's fine. Okay, something like this. But once you reach to the hair, right? Okay, what you do is you make a rough selection, something like this. Why? Because there is a the hair is a very thin, right? So it is blending with the background. Okay, so later we will refine this using another tool. Okay, for now only the hair area we make a rough selection, something like this, and then I zoom in back, hold the space bar to pan, and then control spacebar to zoom in, and then I continue drawing using my pen tool. Just click and let go, click, let go, click, let go. If you made a mistake, you undo, Control Z, and then you draw again immediately. Don't wait until you finish everything, then you want to undo, cannot. Okay, and of course, let's say you made a mistake here and then you didn't realize. Okay, something like this. You can edit this later, so don't worry. Okay, just continue drawing. So you can notice here, I made a mistake here. I just continue draw first. Okay, something like this. Okay, maybe some of you feel it's too much of work, right? Okay, but it's okay. All right, this is how you actually make selection. All right, definitely it's going to consume some time, but once you master how to make selection, right, it will take about I think 5 or 10 minutes only, not more than that. All right, clear, everyone? Can you try first? You try to make the drawing. If you face any problem, you let me know. If no problem, you continue until you finish the entire thing. Okay, you draw until you come back and close the loop. Okay, for example, you started here, right? Okay, once you start to draw, let's say I continue draw until you click back where you started. You see, when I bring back my cursor to the starting point, my pen tool, it will have a small circle. Means we are closing the part. Clear, everyone? Hi, Diao. Hi. Okay, we are using a pen tool to make a selection. So what you do, you open this image, and then you make a selection. Okay, I'm putting the link again. So please try to download, and then you make selection. Okay, can you please try to do first? Make the selection first, then we will continue. If done, please type in the chat box. Okay, I'm continuing. So you also do the same thing. You just keep on drawing, draw the part at the edges of this person. Or if you have your own image, right, or your own photograph, also can. You can use that. And make sure the image is high resolution. Okay, high resolution means when you zoom out, also you still can see the image clearly. Sorry, not zoom out, zoom in. When you zoom in, make sure the image still clearly visible. Okay, means it's a big image, not a very small image. Okay. Please continue drawing. If got any problem, let me know. I can guide you by, you can share your screen also. Okay, I'm going to continue draw. You do the same. If you have any question, please unmute your mic and then you may ask your question. If you need me to repeat any part of the thing that I've shown, please let me know also. Okay, don't be shy. Yeah, I won't scold you, don't worry. So we come here to learn. So make sure if you don't understand, you ask. Okay, don't keep quiet, please. Try to do it as fast as you can. And when you want to combine images, right? Okay, it is very important you make a proper selection. Okay, the more detailed selection you do, the better result you're going to get, right? And of course, you don't have to actually create so detailed, But if you want a good result, so make sure you do a very detailed selection. You zoom in properly and then you create. If you zoom out, right, maybe you don't notice the details. Okay, so make sure you zoom in, then only you make the selection. If you face any difficulty, please let me know. Okay, Farhana, your question is how do I make it make the line curvy? Okay, for when you're as a first-time user, okay, if you're a first-time user, I don't recommend you to use the curvy line, but instead you just use a straight line, a shorter version of straight line. For example, this part is curvy. Okay, you can use a straight line. Okay, but if you want to make it curvy, right, also can. But I'm just worried that it's going to take longer time for you to adjust. That's all. But how to do that? You click and drag. When you click and drag, you will get a point, and there is a two handle there. Okay, and then you click. Okay, for example, let me just continue this first. Okay, for example, let's say over here. Let's say this part is curvy. So I have my first point. Sorry, let me undo first. First point is here. And let's say over here, right, what I do, I click and drag. So it will be curvy, and then I click here. So you get a curved line. Okay, but also you can use a straight line. You click, click, click like this. Also can, no problem. Okay, because it's a very small area, so you won't notice the curve. All right, you click and drag. Okay, if you click only, you get straight line. If you click and drag, you get a curved line. You can always zoom in and zoom out. Okay, I'm done with the selection. If any one of you are also done, please let me know. Any question, also please let me know. Samuel, are you there? How did you join? Where do you get the link from? Oh, okay, all right. Okay, you should search your email. All right, you should go to your email, right, inbox. You search for Photoshop. Next time also same. Whenever you register, you definitely will get your email. Okay, maybe it is not in your inbox. Maybe it will be in your spam or some other folder. I don't know. How is your email setting? So you just go and search. Okay, noted there. Yeah, just for your information there. Okay, in future, right, whenever you want to combine images, right, it is very important for you to precisely make selection. Okay, and try not to use the automated version, like you know, the object selection or even the quick selection. Okay, this selection tool, right, for example, if you look at my screen, there is a object selection tool, a quick selection tool, there is a magic wand, and then there is a lasso tool, there is a polygonal lasso, magnetic lasso. All this you can use for selection purpose. Okay, but the most precise one is going to be pen tool. Okay, the reason is pen will be, yes, very precise, correct. Okay, if you use other tools, it will be out of your control. Okay, you cannot control. Photoshop will control for you. All right. Okay, very good. Sarla done. Yes, Janet. I'll be giving you the recorded version of this class. Okay, once I think in 2 or 3 days time, I'll be sending WhatsApp to you all. Sarla, can I have a look at your screen? Can you share your screen? Okay. Okay, very good. Okay, thank you. You familiar with pen tool, is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Okay, Mohan done. And for those who are using Illustrator, okay, also same. The way to use the pen tool, it's very similar to Illustrator and also like Premiere Pro or After Effects. Okay, it's all the pen tool are same. The way to draw using the pen tool, you click and drag, you get a smooth line, a curved line. You click and let go, click, let go, you get a straight line. Okay, and then after you have completed, if you still want to edit, right, you can use direct selection tool. May I know what resolution of picture we shall select? 720p. Okay, if you are downloading from pixels.com, you choose the highest resolution. The higher, the better. Okay, and also depends on your computer. If your computer is a bit slow, right, then you choose a lower resolution. Okay, because we are just practicing. But if you're doing an actual project, you choose the highest resolution. All right. 720p, it will be very small. 720p means it's the size will be 1280 by 720 pixel. The width will be 1280, 1280 pixel by 720 pixel height. Okay, it's quite small actually. And if you're using for your company purpose, let's say, okay, and you want to create some nice poster to promote your products or services, and then you don't have any nice images, okay, a general image I'm talking about, maybe a flower image, maybe a house image maybe. So what you do, you don't go to Google image searches, but you go to this website, freepik.com or pixels.com. Okay, and then you find a nice image, because you can get a high resolution image from here, and then it is copyright free. Okay, you can use it, no problem. All right, but if you go to Google image search, right, and then if you just simply take any image, one, the image may be not high resolution. Number two, maybe it is a copyrighted image, and maybe you will end up paying summons for them. All right, so make sure, try not to get sued by them, and then use free images from websites, something like this. Okay, I'm just giving away 2 sample only, freepik.com and then pixels.com, the one I always use. Okay, there is a lot of other free website also. Okay, website that you can download images for free. Yes, Canva can. You go to Canva, right? Okay, and then you choose a blank template, and then you drag and drop the image, and then you download. Okay, and then the template that you use, right, you choose the highest resolution template. Okay, so that your image also will become big. And just for your information, pixels.com, the one I shared, belongs to Canva. Okay. Yes, Canva, the free version you can use for free, no problem, no issues. Okay, as long as there is no watermark, then it's fine. It's free. The pro version, you have to pay. If you download the pro version, right, it will have a Canva watermark. No problem. Okay, who else done? Anyone? Okay, Andy done. Abby done. Where are the first timers? I don't see the first timers here. Okay, Shri Ambigai done. Samuel, are you done? How much more to go? Gunavati, how much more to go?
2 more minutes, sir.
2 more minutes, okay. Ahvi, are you done? Andy, for your question, right? If you're using your own image and then the image is quite small, and then it's, when you zoom in, it becomes very blurry, or even without zooming, also a bit blurry. You can improvise, but little bit only, not much. It's better if you take your image photo again, or you use a better camera, all right? Or you use a different photo.
Sorry, sir. Just now you say improvise, but how to improvise? What to click? Yeah.
Yeah. You can improvise a bit by increasing the sharpness of the image. How to increase the sharpness? You can go to filter, sharpen, smart sharpen. Okay.
Okay, noted, sir. Thank you.
All right. So after you get the smart sharpen dialog box, right, you adjust the values. See how you can improvise that. And definitely you can see a lot of changes there. Okay, Shri Ambige, how do we bring back the picture that we have zoomed to normal? You want to make it normal, or you want to zoom in? Shri, to zoom in, you press Ctrl+. To zoom out, you press Ctrl-. If you already zoom in very near, right? Okay, if you want to fit to your screen, you press Ctrl and 0. Not Ctrl-O, Ctrl-0. Okay, it will fit the image to your view. Okay, great. Okay, Shiva Sundari done, Jayalashmi done. Okay, I'm waiting for this people here. Samuel, almost done. Okay, done. Okay, Samuel done. Gunavadi, faster. All right. Okay, very good, great. Okay, now after you have completed, means you need to close the loop. So need to readjust the point which away from the body. Yes, Henry, I'm going to show that now. Okay, so make sure, okay, I'm repeating again, make sure you join back. Okay, for example, I'm already I'm already up to here right now. You click back the first point. Can you see my screen? This is my first point that I started. Then after I create the entire thing, and then I click back on top. Okay, means you need to close the path. Okay, very important. After you close path, okay, now we're going to edit the point. Okay, for example, remember I made a mistake here. This point. Okay, we're going to edit this point. How to edit? You click and hold your this. I think by default it will be part selection tool. Can you see this black color arrow here? Below the T, below the type tool, there is a black color arrow. You click and hold the tool, you will find direct selection tool. Okay, click at the direct selection tool, and then you click on the part first, on the line. Then you will see a white color dots here. This one we call it as anchor points. You click and drag this point back to the correct position. Let's say over here, I still need to adjust. I click and drag. Okay, clear or not? Yes, no?
Sorry, sir. Repeat, sir. I lost. Thank you.
Yeah, can. No worries. Let me just undo back. Okay, first thing, you already drawn with your pen tool. Now, if you want to edit all these points, right? Okay, you go to your direct selection tool. How to go to direct selection tool? By default, you can see there is a black color arrow below the type tool. Okay, this is a horizontal type tool. Below that, you see arrow. You click and hold your mouse. Click and hold your mouse. You'll find direct selection tool. You choose direct selection tool. Okay, choose direct selection tool and then click one time at the point here. Click first. Click and let go your mouse. Then only you click and drag again. If you don't click and let go, right? Okay, everything will be selected. If everything is selected, if you click and drag, the entire thing will be moving. We don't want to move everything. We want to move only 1 or 2 points. So you click and let go first. Click and let go, then click and drag. Click and drag. Click and drag. Okay. And if you have a curved line, right? Some of you maybe have created some curved line. Okay. For example, let's say my selection is not perfect over here. My drawing is not perfect. So I can move my point and also I can adjust these handles here. Can you see this handle? I can make it longer or I can change the direction of the handle if it is curvy. Okay, if it is straight line, no problem. You just adjust the points only. Just click and drag the point, move it. Understand? Use direct selection tool. Illustrator also same. Use direct selection tool. The hair area should be something like this. Okay, if you already drawn it according to your hair shape, right? Okay, for example, let's say you already draw like this. Make sure you move it back. Move it outside, move it out, something like this. Okay. Done, everyone, with the adjustment? Henry, are you done? Okay, we're going to proceed now. Okay, assuming our selection is perfect. Okay, assuming if it is not perfect, you use your direct selection tool, you zoom in back and then you check one by one. Check again. Anywhere something gone wrong, right? For example, here I need to move it out a bit. So I move and then I adjust my handle and then move my point. Okay, adjust back and then check everything. Okay, until everything is fine. Then what you do on top here, sorry, when I go to my pen tool, click back the pen tool and then on the options over here, we call it control bar. Okay, at the options here, make selection. Okay, version CS6, CS5, do you have this option here on top? I can't remember. Can you see this selection? Can you see my cursor? Guys, those who are using CS6. Andy, are you using CS6?
I'm not sure how to do. Sorry, I'm not sure.
Okay, your interface, is it same like mine? Your Photoshop logo, is it same like mine?
Yes.
Then it's a latest version, I guess.
Okay.
All right. Anyone CS6? Who's using CS6? No one. Kenapa tak nak mengaku, guys? Okay. If you don't have, you let me know. Please let me know. Okay. On top here, there is a control. If you don't have this bar, you get it from window and then option. Okay. Window, option, window, tools. Tools for toolbar. Option for the control on top. You see, when you uncheck this, right, option and tool, you don't see your tools. You click back the tools, you get your toolbar, and then go back to window and then you check option so that you get this option. You click at the pen tool again, then you will see able to see the mix selection. You click that and then click OK. Don't change the feather radius. Make sure the feather radius is 0. And then you click OK. Once you click OK, you will get a selection around this person here. Understand? so far? Yes, no? Okay, one more time, I repeat. You click back after you make adjustment using your direct selection tool. After you use your direct selection tool, you adjust all the points and then you click again on your pen tool. Then you click selection on top here. Make selection. Okay, click selection and then you will get this running line here. Okay, this is what we call as selection. Clear? Can you do that now, please? Shiv Sundari managed to do it. Okay, very good. Now what we do is, now you go to your layer panel. Can you see my layer panel here? There is a background with a small thumbnail and on top here it says layer. Okay, if you don't see, right? Okay, let's say I close this layer panel. I close my layer panel. I go to window and then choose layers. Any panels that you want, you get it from your window menu. Okay, you go to layers. Yes.
So sorry, sir, I'm stuck halfway.
Where?
Sir, okay. I already do it the according to what you said, and then I must select. Just go and click the selection. It will auto select, right?
Yep.
Okay. When I make a selection, is telling me make selection.
Okay, make selection. Click OK.
Okay. Okay, sir. Done. Thank you, sir.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Okay, after you have selection, you open your layers panel. Open your layers panel. At the bottom of your layer panel, you get some tools here. The first one is you will see a chain. That is to link between layers. And then you will see effects to put in effects. And then you will see layer mask. Okay, the third icon here, add a mask. Okay, you click that. When you click, your background will become transparent. Can you do that? The third icon at the bottom of your layers panel, layer mask. Okay, if done, please let me know. If got problem, please let me know. Okay, Aruna done, Gunawati done, Sarla done, Agnes done. No. All right, Agnes. Okay, once you have your selection, right? Okay, once you have selection, you open up your layers panel. You click at the bottom of the layer panel. Can you see my cursor now? Can you all see my cursor now? Okay, there is a, first is a link and then effects and then you have a layer mask. Click at the add a mask. Just click. Okay, when you click the layer mask, then your background will become transparent. Okay, very good. Okay, anyone else got problem? Couldn't find it?
Sir, can I share my screen? My mask is not boxed like this. It's
Okay,
just a
okay,
plain
sure,
mask.
sure. Share your screen
It's a
now.
plain mask.
Okay, Madan done.
Yes, sir. Is that okay?
Oh, Control Z to undo. Control Z. Control Z again. Hang on, hang on. Let me allow, please. Okay, I go to don't do anything.
Okay, sir.
Don't click anything.
I'm not.
Okay. Okay, I undo. I undo. Okay, now you have your selection, right? Okay, make
Yes, sir.
sure you click at your background layer. Okay, I didn't ask you to type anything, right? Why you go and type your text?
I didn't type anything.
There is a lorem ipsum text here. Can you see this pink color text? Okay, I delete my
Oh,
this here. Okay, and then I delete this layer also. Don't show again. Yes. Okay, so make sure you have only background layer and you click the layer mask. Click now, layer
Okay,
mask.
sir.
Okay, why it's in the opposite? Undo back, Control Z. Okay, you go to, you see, for example, I press Control 0 to zoom out. Can you see your selection is around the background, not in the center, not in the middle, right? So what you do, you go to select and then you go to inverse.
Inverse.
Okay, once you inverse,
Okay.
right, now your selection will be on top of this person. Then only you go to layer mask.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and
Okay,
what is
sir.
this blue color?
It's the one that I clicked before by mistake.
Oh, by mistake. Okay, okay, no
I
worries.
clicked outside. I clicked outside the side.
Okay, no problem, no problem. It's fine. Okay, all right.
You say?
Okay. Okay, anyone else got issues with the selection, layer mask? Anyone? Okay, I'm going to proceed now. Okay, what you do? Oh, so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, remember we have to prepare this, right? Remember? Okay, so what you do? Okay, now when you click layer mask, okay, our background image is still there, but it will add a mask, black and white color. This black and white, whenever there is a black color, it becomes transparent. Whenever there is a white color, it becomes solid, visible. Black height, white color, visible. That's what we have done here. But don't worry. Okay, in order for us to repair this area, right? Okay, what we need to have is we need to have our selection back. Okay, so let's say, for example, let me just undo back so that you don't get confused. Let me just undo back. Control Z to undo. Don't Control Z too much. So make sure you undo until you get back your selection. Once you get your selection, can you see this tool here, the second tool, rectangle marquee tool? You click that and then you choose select and mask. Understand or not? You press Control Z until you get back your background and also your selection. After that, you choose the second tool. First one is the move tool. The second one is your selection tool. The rectangle marquee tool, you click and then you click select and mask. You will get something like this. Okay, if you don't get this red color thingy, you will see a properties panel. At the properties panel, view mode, you change it to overlay. Okay, I repeat one more time. Let me just cancel first. First, you undo until you get back your selection before you click the layer mask. You get back your selection first. After that, you choose the second tool and then click at select and mask. Can you all do that now? Select and mask. Can you click that? If your interface is not same as mine, please let me know. And for CS6 users, right, if not mistaken, it's a refine edges or refine edge, something like that.
Mr. Yavinesh,
Yes, sir.
mine not the same.
What do you have there?
Mine all orange,
Orange, no problem.
including the
Orange,
man
okay.
jumping.
It's just a color here. In the properties panel, can you see the color?
Yes.
It's supposed to be red color, that's all.
Yeah, color is red already.
Okay, but it is orange, is it?
Yeah, including the man, also orange, background also orange.
Can you share your screen?
Okay.
Okay, you cancel first.
Control Z.
No, cancel. Can you see the properties panel below?
Yeah.
Cancel.
Okay.
Mhm.
Ah.
You press, okay. You're supposed to have your selection. Currently, you don't have your selection yet. Go to your pen tool now.
Pen tool. Okay.
On top there, can you see make selection?
Make
Click the
selection.
selection. Make selection.
On
Top.
Oh,
Click the
selection.
selection button. Yeah, click.
Selection. Okay.
Click OK.
Okay.
Now you go to the second tool.
Second tool.
Click. And then select and mask.
Select and mask this one.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Thank you.
Don't have a color. Okay, let me show you. If you do not have your color, but do you have your properties panel?
Yes, sir.
Aruna? Okay, then you go to the view. Below the view, click the arrow there and then choose overlay. Okay. Do you have color now? Try.
Sir, I have color, sir.
Now got,
Yes, sir, got, sir.
Is it same like my screen?
Yes, sir, same.
Okay, very good. Okay, on anyone else got problem before we proceed?
Sir, I have problems, sir.
Yeah,
So should
tell
I
me your problem.
share my screen, sir?
Yeah, sure. Faster a bit.
Wait, sir, doing.
Hmm.
Which one? So, okay. I do not know where I made a mistake, sir.
Control
shows
Z one time. Control Z.
Pardon? Control Z. Okay.
Again. More. Are you pressing Control Z or not?
Yes, I'm doing, sir. Nothing moving.
Okay, let me try. Okay, can you allow me?
Okay, approve.
Okay, I go to edit. I go to undo, apply mask. Edit. Undo, add layer mask. Okay, now you see I have my selection. You need to have your selection first. Okay, then only you click this and then you go to select and mask. Remember, I asked you to undo until you can see your background. Okay, then you click the second tool here, choose select and mask. Okay, then if you don't see your color, you go to view here, you change to overlay.
Overlay. Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, no problem. See, okay, this is fine. Right.
Fine, sir.
Okay.
Thanks,
Okay,
sir.
hang on. Okay, anyone else before we proceed? Okay, now let me share my screen. Okay, I'm going to proceed. I assume all is fine. Please don't ask the same question again. I'm going to proceed now. All right. On your left hand side, you'll see some brushes here. Okay, the first one is a quick selection tool. And then the second one is a refine edge brush tool. Okay, you need to choose the second brush. Click at the second brush. And then if you bring your cursor, right, you will see a small circle. You need to make your brush size bigger. This is your brush actually. Okay, to make your brush size bigger, you use the keyboard shortcut. In your keyboard, below the backspace button, there is a bracket, a square bracket. Okay, open and close bracket. Open bracket, make the brush size smaller. If you close a bracket, right, you keep on pressing, it will increase the brush size. Can you just see the circle now become bigger? Understand or not?
Yes, sir.
Click the second tool, which is Refine Edge Brush tool, and then you increase the brush size so that we can paint at this area here to remove all this. Understand? And let's say I reduce a bit and paint. Okay, I'm going to repeat one more time. Okay, the shortcut key. Let me just type in the chat here. Make it bigger. Can you see this key in your keyboard? Can you see this in your keyboard? Below the backspace button? Okay, this is to reduce the brush size, and this one is to increase the brush size. Understand or not? Don't have to press Control, don't press Shift or alternate or anything. Just press this key to adjust the brush size. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, I'm going to stop share. Okay, click at this Refine Edge Brush tool. Click at the Refine Edge Brush tool, and then you increase. Let me just undo back. Okay, you increase the brush size a bit so that it can cover this gray color area here, and then you paint on top of this gray and also part of the hair a bit. You must touch the hair a bit. Okay, and then let go, and then keep on painting. Click and let go, click, let go, click, let go. Something like this. Okay, and then over here, also same. The face area is very important. So make sure you refine it properly. You click at the edges here, the eyelashes, the nose area. Okay, just click and drag so that the selection will become smooth. Click and drag. Just click and drag at the edges over here. Okay, something like this. If it is blurry, something like this is fine. Just ignore it. Okay, and some of the areas, something like this. You see there is a white color highlight over here. Maybe we don't want this. You just click and drag at the edges. Okay, to remove this. Understand or not? Guys? So what will happen if we touch inside the selection area? Okay, very good question. Thank you. Okay, if you take a look here, right? If I paint inside, okay, part of the area will become red color. Okay, we don't want the red color to be inside our selection area. Okay, so here will become transparent if you paint here. Okay, touch a bit, no problem, but make sure it is at the edges. Is there any reason of using red color instead of green? Can, green also can. Any contrast color to your image can, no problem. Check. Any color which is contrast to your image can. Okay, you can put blue can, green can. Okay, I'm very used to red color, that's why. All right, and default color also will become a red color. You can change it to green so that let's say green color. You feel like you can see clearly with the green, then it's go ahead, no problem. Where is the brush? Okay, on your left hand side. At least on your left hand side, there is a brush. First one is a selection, quick selection. The second one, refine edge. You choose the second one. Yes, Lohlan can. Okay, we will take a short break at 7:30. Yeah. By the way, correct. Okay, no worries. Okay, you choose the second tool and then you adjust the brush size using the shortcut key, the bracket, open and close bracket, the square one, and then you paint at the border, the white color space here, so that it will become transparent, become green color or red color or blue color, whatever color. Okay.
Mr. Yavinas, one quick question before we break, can or not?
Come again.
One quick question before we break, can or not?
Yeah, we will break at 7:30. Yeah, not now.
Oh, okay, good. One question, Mr. Yavinas.
Yeah.
Comparing this to this method of selecting this object compared to the previous one, which you gave us, sorry for going back, using the selection tool and then the quick selection to plus and minus, which is a better method or a more accurate method of taking out the object?
Your line is breaking, but I think your question is whether to use the quick selection tool or the pen tool, is it?
Yeah. That's the question. Yeah.
Okay. Using a quick selection tool can also, no problem. But the problem you'll face when there is a fine area like this. Can you see this? All these wrinkles here?
Yes.
Okay. So when you're using a quick selection tool, maybe we'll have some difficulty over here.
Oh,
Okay. But pen tool, you can control which one you want, which one you don't want.
Okay, I understand.
Okay.
Thank you.
But of course, if you want a faster result, the precision is not important. You want a faster result, you can use a quick selection tool or object selection tool.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, for precision, you use pen. For faster, you use object selection or quick selection.
Okay, thanks.
All right, no problem. Okay, are you guys done with the hair area and the face?
Sorry, sir.
Yeah. Yes,
Sorry, sir. I
Andy?
have a question. The brush tool, second tool, the bar of the brush tool is under which part? Is under the edit image or what? Where shall I look for this brush toolbar, the panel? Under the selection of filter or what?
Window.
Oh, it's under window. Okay.
Always go to your window. Okay, let me see.
Where's the brush? Oh, brush setting. It's under the brush setting or what?
Let me see. If I go to option, nope. Tools. Okay, can you see this? Option and tools.
Okay.
It's just a tool. Because you are at the select and mask properties.
Okay.
Okay.
And then another question. The colors fill in green or orange is at which stage already?
Here. Can you see this? Properties.
Properties. Which part properties are?
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen, but I cannot see the cursor. Wait.
Okay, can you share your screen?
Cursor. Wait. Oh, okay. I saw your properties already. Okay.
Can you see the color, the red color?
Okay, on the right side property. Oh yeah, it's the color. Okay.
Color red, and make sure your view mode is overlay.
Overlay. Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, after you refine edge, okay, Andy, for the finger part, hard to select edges, can brush touch a bit. Yes, you can use the quick selection tool. For example, let's say your let's say your selection is something like this. Let's say then you can, from the tools here, you choose the first one, and then you remove all this. Just paint back your finger. Just paint back. Something like this.
Is it the first brush means Control Z kind of? Is it like
No,
that?
no. Not Control Z. You are actually using another tool to make selection.
Okay. Thank you.
Alternate click and drag to remove selection. You just click and drag to add selection.
Add selection. Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, all right. Why is it very soft? Okay, something like this. Okay, this is the quick selection tool actually. Okay, who else got problem? Abby? Abby,
So,
any problem?
so just one question. If let's say
Yeah.
we use the quick selection tool first, like the lasso and the magic one, once we click, then of course there's some detailed part. Then only
Like the
we go
hats.
to another step, the
Select and
detail
mask.
part. That can be done as well, right?
Yes, yes, can.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Yes, SH. SH. If you say I have problem, I don't know what is your problem. You need
Oh,
to tell me.
sir, hello.
Yeah.
Can I share my screen?
Yes, can.
Okay. Okay, can you see?
Yeah, can.
What happened to this area?
Okay, what you do, okay, sometimes these things happen. Okay, if the color, the background color and the object color is almost the same. Okay, so what we need to do is, because we use the refine edge brush tool, all right? So we have to remove the painted area. Okay, so for example, if I choose this refine edge, I hold my alternate key. Okay, when you press alternate, right, your cursor will become negative. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, once you get negative here, you just click and drag to paint around this area, the gray area. Can you see the cursor now?
Can.
Okay, you hold your alternate and then you paint at this area. Can you try?
Okay.
Can you try? I don't know why my cursor is not showing. Can you try? Hold your alternate key.
Alternate. Okay.
And then paint at that area. Yep.
Why we can't like this?
Hold your alternate, click and drag. Hold your alternate, don't let go, hold.
Oh, okay.
While holding the alternate, you click and drag that area. Hold your alternate, don't let go. I cannot see your cursor actually.
How come I cannot see my cursor?
I don't know, I can see your image, what's happening, but I cannot see your cursor. But never mind, just paint. Just paint. Hold your alternate and then paint at this gray area.
I paint already. How come it become bigger white area?
Okay, let me try. I don't know, I cannot see your cursor, but never mind. Let me try. Don't do anything. Let go.
Yes.
Is it clicking or not? Edit.
No.
Why nothing is happening?
Can I stop sharing this screen? Then I use another computer to share.
How is that?
Because I'm using two computers right now.
You're using two computers, but you're doing on both computers, is it?
Oh, no. Oh, sorry. I only doing in one computer.
Okay, I cannot click. I can see my cursor is moving, but I cannot click. Oh my God. Okay, you try to use the first tool there, the brush, quick selection.
Okay.
And then you press alternate, click and drag the gray area now. Okay, at the bottom also. Okay, let go. And then you, without holding the alternate, you Okay, this is fine, right? The top a bit, and then at the corner there a bit. Reduce the brush size. Reduce the brush size. Yeah. And then paint at the corner area. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Done, huh?
Done. Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
All right, okay. Hang on. Okay, for the rest of you, okay, after you already refine the edges and everything, at the properties panel, you scroll down. Okay, you go to output setting, and then make sure output to selection. And then you click OK. Can you do that? Then you press OK. Make sure under output setting, okay, under output setting, click the small arrow. Make sure it is output to selection, and then click OK. So once you click OK, you will get back your selection, and then only you click the layer mask. Add mask. Can you do that? Guys? Okay, if done, please let me know. If you need me to repeat, please let me know.
Yeah, please repeat, Mr. Yavinesh.
Yeah, sure. Okay, once you go to select and mask, right? Okay,
Yeah.
you have your these tools, and then you have your properties panel. Below the bottom part of the properties panel, you see output setting. Okay, make sure the arrow is pointing downwards. Can you see the arrow beside the output setting?
Yes.
You click the small arrow, and then you scroll down further. It says output to. Okay,
Yes.
you can change it to selection. I think by default it is selection. You click OK. You just click OK. Okay, once you click OK, you will get selection. Okay, once you get selection, you go to your layer panel. At the bottom of your layer panel, you get click add a mask. Just click. Okay.
Add a mask or create a new layer. Oh, sorry.
Add a mask.
Add a mask.
Yeah, icon number 3.
Oh, yeah. Item number 3. Okay, got it. Add a mask.
Okay, everyone done?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Are you guys done? Okay, Abby done, Roland done, Gunawati done. Okay, Andy done, Aruna done, Sarla done, Madan done. Who else? Okay, once you have your background become transparent, what you do, you save your image as PSD file. Why PSD file? So that in future you still can edit back. Okay, let's say you want back the background. Okay, you can always adjust the painting for your layer mask. All right, so layer mask we don't touch much on this lesson. Okay, maybe in future I'll go in detail about the layer mask and clipping mask maybe. All right, for now you just ignore, just follow. All right, so what you do, you go to file, you save as. The original image is JPEG image. Now you save it as PSD file. PSD is a Photoshop document file. Okay, PSD file, and then give a name for it. Okay, let's say I put man with the mask. Okay, any name doesn't matter. Okay, or maybe you can put 01, 02, 03 or whatever. Okay, and then you save it. Save as type must be PSD so that you can edit your background, or you can also save it as a PNG file. If PNG file, you cannot get back your original file. If PSD file, you can get back your original file. Okay? Clear, guys?
Yep.
Then you just click save. Make sure you know where you are saving your file. All right? Can you do that? Save your file. Have you saved your file?
Yes.
The rest, guys, have you saved your file? Okay, very good. Now you can go to file and then you can close. File, close.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I just want to ask, confirm again. So if I save the file as a PNG file, we cannot get back the original file. Is it what you mean?
Original file mean the original with the background. Cannot.
Oh,
You
if
only
save
get
as
an
PNG
image
file.
with transparent.
With transparent. So just now, if let's say another one is if you save the file as what? Another one?
PSD.
PSD, then can get back the original with the background lah.
Yep, correct. For example, here I open back my PSD file. If I just throw my layer mask, I get back my original image.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But if it is PNG, right, you cannot get back this. Okay, I can even make a copy of the layer. One is with the transparency, one is without transparency. I can do that. This is PSD. Okay.
Okay.
But if it is PNG, let's say, for example, I have this, I save as, and then I choose a PNG. Okay, same file name. I go to save, I click OK, and then I close it first. And then when I open back, right, open my PNG file, I only get this layer, no layer mask. So I cannot get back my background. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, no problem. Okay, close the file and then I want you to open the second image. This one. Or any other background that you have also can. Can you open this now? File, open, and then choose this image and then open. Have you opened, guys? Okay, Samuel done, Siva done. All right. Okay, after you open this image, okay, what you do, you go to File, you go to Place Embedded. You go to File, Place Embedded. And then you choose your PSD file, the previous PSD file. File, Place Embedded, choose the PSD file, the one you saved earlier, and then choose Place. Then your image will be loaded. And then you press Enter to apply the free transform. Again, I repeat, you go to File, Place Embedded, choose your saved PSD file, you click Place, then you press Enter in your keyboard. Can you do that? If done, let me know. Okay, very good. Now what we do, before we proceed, we will take a short break. Okay, what is the difference between file open, file place embedded? Okay, later I'll explain to you what is embedded, what is place linked, okay, and then what is file open. Okay, Samuel? Okay, very good. Thanks for the question. Okay, just remind me in case if I forget. All right, okay, we'll take a short break now. Okay, and then we will meet after 15 minutes. Okay, answering back Samuel's question just now. Okay, what is the difference between open and file, place embedded, and place link? Okay, if you open an image, right, for example, let's say I undo back. Okay, I don't put my image here. I can also open my image. Just take a look, don't do anything. Just take a look first. After I open, I can actually copy and paste here, or I can use my move tool I click and drag, click and drag, click and drag, bring it over here and put it. Can also, you still get back your layer mask and your image here. Okay, but what happened here, it will become a normal layer. Okay, normal layer, remember that. Okay, so this is after I open, I drag and drop into my document. It will become as a normal layer. Okay, I undo back now, I close back this. If I go to file and then place embedded, okay, and then I place my image here, and then I press enter to apply the free transform. Now it will become as a smart object. Okay, why we need to make it as a smart object? You see, when I put my mouse over, right, it says smart object thumbnail. Okay, it is not a normal layer, but it is a smart object layer. Okay, why smart object layer? Because, okay, let me just again, I drag and drop another one so that you can compare both. Okay, so I have two layers here. One is smart object and another one is normal layer. For example, if I reduce the size, okay, I reduce the size, enter, select the smart object, I reduce the size, and then I press enter. Okay, now if I make it bigger again, right, I press Ctrl T again, I make it bigger, enter, and then I select my normal layer, I press Ctrl T, and then I make it bigger again, and then I press enter. Can you see the difference? Can you see the difference between two? When it is a normal layer, okay, when it is not a smart object, yeah, because when you make it smaller and bigger again, it becomes blurry because you are reducing the quality. Okay, and when you scale it down, right, when you make it smaller, right, this will become permanent. Okay, this is permanent means it will reduce all the information, because when you zoom in, right, you will lose some of the pixels. Okay, but if it is a smart object, you will not lose the pixel, it will maintain. Okay, that is the reason why I didn't ask you to open, drag and drop. It will become normal layer. When you make it smaller and bigger again, you will reduce the quality. All right, so don't open and place, but you go to file, place embedded, or place linked. Okay, and then place linked means whenever you place link, right, when you are saving a PSD file, this image together with the background, you have to supply, let's say you are changing a computer, you want to edit this to a different computer, so you need to save two files. One is the main file and another one is this whole file together. If you choose place linked, also it will become a smart object. Okay, all right, so for now you just accept as it is. Place embedded, it will store the image information into a new file, that we're going to save later. Okay, place embedded, it will include the image information into the new file. All right, okay, let's say I scale it down. Okay, to make it bigger or smaller, let me just undo back, remove everything, go to file, place embedded, choose your file, and then click place. And then you will see a bounding box, something like this. This is what we call as free transform. All right, so you can actually click and drag to make it smaller or bigger. Okay, let's say you just accept first, right? You press enter. Okay, after you press enter, all right, so what happened here, if you want to adjust the size, you press Ctrl T. Ctrl T is free transform. You go to edit, free transform. Free transform, and then you will get back the box. You click and drag to adjust the size, click and drag from the middle to reposition this, and to rotate, you can click and drag from the corner here. move your cursor outside of the corner, you can click and drag to rotate this. And then to apply, you press enter. Clear or not? To adjust the size and rotation. Yes, no?
Yes.
Need me to repeat?
No need.
No need. Okay. Go to edit, free transform. Shortcut is Control T. And then you adjust the size. Okay, bring your cursor outside of the box. You will see a banded arrow, 2 arrows. You click and drag to rotate this. And then to apply, you press enter. Can you do that? Make it slightly smaller. Slightly smaller.
Ayo, Mr. Yavinesh.
Yeah.
I placed embedded. I didn't get my main out. It includes the background. Can I share my screen?
Yeah, please share your screen.
Okay. Got this. When I place embedded, just that.
Okay, you press escape in your keyboard.
Escape, okay. Escape. Oh, okay, sorry.
In your keyboard, there is
Keyboard,
an escape button.
Yeah, escape.
Okay,
Just
you
how
go
I
to
was.
file, open.
File.
No, you already opened the image.
Yeah,
Yeah, click that image there.
click image, okay.
The file name. The file name, jumping 19 MAR.
Oh, you mean file, place embed, is it?
Can you see the Canyon 19 March?
Oh, yeah, okay, sorry.
Beside that, jumping
okay,
19.
okay.
Click that.
Yeah.
Okay, save your file. You go to file, save.
File, save.
Save already, right? Save already, right?
Save
Okay.
already.
Okay, go back to your Canyon.
Canyon, oh, okay.
Go to file, place embedded.
File, place embedded.
You should choose the PSD file, not the JPEG file.
Oh.
Where did you save?
Oh, not the JPEG file. Oh, okay.
Where did you save your file?
Zip project. Main jump.
Yeah,
This one.
you should choose the PSD file. Yes.
Okay. Okay,
Enter.
got it. Okay, that's
And then you rotate, make it smaller a bit, and then enter.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Yeah, when you see a banded arrow, you click and drag. Yes. Then enter.
Got it.
All right. Okay, after you adjust the sizes, right? Let's say I want to flip this image. Okay, you can go to edit, transform, flip horizontal or vertical, depends on the image lah. Don't flip vertical please. All right, so you flip horizontal, edit, transform, flip horizontal. Done. Flip horizontal, done. Okay, very good. Okay, now we want to adjust the color of these two images here so that it looks like from the same scene. All right, and if you notice, the background is a very like an orangey color or yellowish color, but this one it has a very neutral color. Okay, maybe the lighting is just using a white light maybe. All right, so what we need to do is, first thing, when you are matching the color, Alice, vertical or horizontal? I'm asking you, vertical or horizontal?
Vertical, horizontal.
You try first. If you made a mistake, you undo.
Okay,
All
okay.
right? Yes. Okay, the best way to learn is to do it. All right, so you experiment so that you will never ever forget. All right. Okay, so now we need to adjust the color. So whenever you want to match different images, from one is from different type of lighting and then another one is a different lighting. Okay, first thing you adjust the brightness of the image. Okay, and how do you check the brightness? Okay, you can use an adjustment layer. Okay, for example, to use an adjustment layer, you go to your layer panel. At the bottom of the layer panel, you'll see the fourth icon here. Okay, that is adjustment layer. When you click that, okay, and then you choose, for example, let's say I choose solid color. Why solid color? So that I convert everything into a black and white image. Okay, you click at solid color first. Okay, and then you choose white color. White color, and then you click OK. After you choose OK, the blending mode of this adjustment layer, you change it to color. Can you see the normal text here? This is what we call as blending mode in Photoshop. Okay, click the normal, change to color. Now you can see clearly the background image is a bit very bright. Compared to this one, it's a bit dark. So you need to lower down the brightness of this image that we have put in. You understand? Again, I repeat. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to repeat one more time. No worries. Okay. So first you have this. And then you go to your adjustment layer at the bottom here. Create new fill or adjustment layer. You click that and then you go to solid color. Solid color. Choose white color. Click OK. You will get everything become a white color. And then the blending mode change to color. Click the blending mode and then choose color at the bottom here. Can you do that first? If done, let me know. Okay, this color fill, right? This is just a temporary only. Okay, just for us to check the brightness. Later we will remove this, or you can turn off this the visibility of this layer. Okay, if you turn off the visibility, then it will not be affected. If you turn it on back, then you can. If you choose a different color, will the result be same? Samuel, very good question. Thank you. If you choose a different color, can, but make sure the color is in gray scale. Okay. For example, let me just close back. Let me just remove this. Oh, sorry. Okay, go to adjustment, solid fill. Okay, if you don't choose any color from here, but you choose from grayscale over here. Okay, let's say I put a darker gray, for example. I choose OK, and then change it to color. Also can, no problem. As long as it is not colorful, then it will be a different result. Okay, any from white to black color, doesn't matter. And when you're choosing a color, right, make sure you put it at the left-hand side. Okay, so it will be easier if you just choose white color, right? Or black color also can.
So when I click the color button, the whole screen become the white color.
Yes, correct. Then you change the normal to color. Can you see my cursor?
I did change it, but it still show the white color.
Can you share your screen?
Yeah.
Okay, why you have groups there?
Huh?
Why you have groups? Group 1, group 2. Why do you have fill color 1, fill color 2?
Oh.
Okay, you click the dustbin there. You click and drag to the dustbin at the bottom. Color fill 2, right? You click and drag to the dustbin. No, not that. Okay, click.
Right.
Your layer panel. No. Can you see your layer panel?
Yeah.
Where is your layers?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see there is a group 2?
Yeah.
Click the group 2, click. Okay, and then you right click the group 2.
Okay.
Ungroup.
Ungroup.
Ungroup layers. Click.
Okay.
You go to group 1.
Okay.
Right click. Ungroup. And then you click on the color field 2.
Okay.
Click
And-
only, not right click. Delete layer can also. Click first. Click one time. No. Click one time. Yes. Now you delete.
Right click.
Right click can. You press delete in your keyboard also can. You drag and drop to the dustbin also can. Click yes.
Okay.
Okay. Now change the mode to color. Can you see the normal? No, not that. Normal. NORMAL. Below that.
Okay. Okay.
Color.
Okay, sir.
The top one, can you see there is a orange color button there?
Here.
Yeah, click.
Okay.
Yeah, fine. Okay, all right. Okay, make sure whenever you click a button, right, you carefully click the correct one. Don't just simply click. Okay, this one, can you see a folder icon there? That is group. Don't click the group. Okay, now later I will show you when do you need to create a group. Okay, whenever there is an adjustment layer, right, it will apply to all the bottom layer. For example, let's say if I move this color field in between these two layers. Can you see that? This color field with the blending mode, it will apply to the background layer only. Now this man is still in colorful because it is not affected. If I put on top, it will affect all the layer, whichever layer is at the bottom. You understand? This is how the fill or adjustment layer works. All right. Now, let's say, for example, I want to adjust the brightness of this person only. Okay. So I need to apply an adjustment layer only for this man, not for the background. Okay. How do I do that? I put this layer into a new group. Then I put an adjustment layer inside that group so that the background will not be affected. Understand or not? Yes? No? If no, please let me know. Okay? Again, I repeat, please pay attention. Listen very carefully. Whenever we create an adjustment layer, it will apply to all the layer below the adjustment layer. But in this case, we want to adjust the brightness of this layer only, which is man mask only. But if I create an adjustment layer of brightness and contrast, just for demo purpose, take a look first, don't do anything. If I go to brightness contrast, let's say, this is an adjustment layer. If I increase the brightness, can you see that? The background also affected, the man also affected. Correct?
Yep.
So to avoid this, what we do, we create a group first. Okay, let me just remove first. Remove this brightness. Okay, I select the man mask. I create a new group. Okay, select the man mask and then create new group. So what happened here? Okay, it doesn't go into the group, but never mind. Select the man mask. You drag and drop in on top of this group 1. So now you see it is under the group 1. Okay. So far clear? Now, listen first. Listen first. Now, when I select man mask and then I go to brightness contrast adjustment layer, if I increase my adjustment, okay, it is still adjusting everything. Okay, because of the blending mode of the group. Okay, so let's say I close first. I remove first. Sorry, still leave it. Click the group 1. Can you see the blending mode is pass through? Pass through means it will affect all the layers. So this one changed back to normal. When I change to normal, this is a brightness contrast, right? Okay, so let me just, sorry. This one, if I increase, now it is adjusting only this percent. Okay, what you need to do now is, okay, I'll repeat one more time. Don't worry. I delete my group and content. Okay, so you have your color field with the gray color, everything become black and white. You select your man mask here, you right click, and then you group from layers. Easier. Then click OK. Sorry, before OK, the mode changed to normal. Then click OK. So that the man will go into the group 1. I repeat one more time. I undo first. Right click on this layer, man mask. Group from layers. Mode change to normal. And then click OK. Can you do that? Okay, very good.
Sir,
Farhana done. Yes,
sorry,
Andy?
I have a question. I cannot get what's the purpose we creating that group. Can we just maybe change from the main mask layer direct without creating a group?
Okay, if you don't create a group, right, it will affect the background also. We do not want the brightness to affect the background. Clear? Clear?
Sorry, not so.
Okay, you see, earlier I already showed, right, without the group. What will happen if I don't create a group? Okay, you see, I remove the group now. Please take a look very carefully. Please mute yourself, guys. JS, please mute yourself. Who's JS? JS. Have you muted? Okay. Now I already removed my group. If I go to create an adjustment layer, brightness contrast, let's say, but later I'm not going to use brightness contrast. If I increase the brightness, can you see the background also affected?
Can see now, sir. Okay,
but we don't want the brightness to be affected of the background. We want only the person affected, correct or not?
Okay, okay, yep, clear.
That is the reason we need a group.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, let me just remove back. Right click on this man mask, group from layer, mode change to normal, click OK. Everyone done?
Mr. Yavinesh.
Yeah.
No, because just now I was listening, so I got stuck. So can I share my screen?
Yeah, yeah, sure. Faster.
Okay. Now I have this only. What is the next step?
Go to your fill or adjustment layer, icon number 4 at the bottom of your layer.
Okay. Let me move this.
Layer panel. Layer panel.
Yeah, layer panel here. Layer panel.
Icon number 4.
Is it?
That's not number 4. That's number 5.
Okay, this one.
Click.
Create new field.
Yeah, click.
Okay.
Go to solid color.
Okay. Now I remember. All right. Yeah.
Okay. Choose white color. Make sure you choose white color. You click and drag to the left hand side. Click. Yes, correct.
Then okay.
No, not white. Not yet white.
Okay, white.
Yes, correct. No, to the left. To the left. Bring your
left.
cursor to the left some more. Yes. Okay. Click OK now. And then the normal change to color. Can you see the normal blending mode?
Yeah, this one.
Color. Bottom. At the bottom.
Okay.
Color. And then right click on the man jumping 19 layer.
Right click.
Click.
And then group from layer.
Mode change to normal.
Mode change to normal. Okay.
Click OK. Okay.
Right.
Click OK.
Press the OK. Oh, no, okay. Okay, got it.
All right. All right. Very good.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, now you click on the man mask layer. Make sure you click at the man mask layer, and then you go back to your adjustment layer at the bottom here, and then you choose a curve. Okay, make sure you choose curve, not brightness contrast. Choose curve. Okay, when you choose curve, right, you will get this properties panel here. Okay, to adjust the curve, please take a look first. Don't do anything. Okay, first thing, you click at the man mask, and then you click at the adjustment layer, new fill or adjustment layer. You choose curve. Okay, once you choose curve, okay, take a look here now. To adjust this, right, you will see there is one line. The bottom left hand side, this is for the dark color, or we call it shadow. The top right hand side is your highlight, the bright color. Okay, or we call it highlight. All right, shadow, highlight, dark color, bright color. Okay, so now if you want to increase the brightness of this image, right? Okay, we have to click and drag like this. Okay, or something like this. But this is too much brightness. So you just increase a bit only, something like this. And also you can click and drag this end point here. Okay, it become like very faded. Okay, this one is we are reducing the contrast. Okay, make sure don't increase too much. Okay, when you're increasing, make sure you check with your background image here. All right, check until it matches. And this one as well, you can click and drag. Okay, make sure you click and drag, you check. Can you see the highlight? The bright part, when I bring it down, it becomes gray. Okay, we don't want it to become gray, so I'm just going to leave it at the center here. And then I adjust this to reduce the contrast a bit. Something like this. And also adjust this point here to make it brighter. Okay, something like this. You can keep on adding more points here. To remove any points, if you accidentally click, right, you just hold your control and click to remove the point. And then you try to adjust again. Can you do that? Something like this. Just click and drag. If you accidentally draw more points, right, you control and click to remove. Understand? Okay, very good, Chang. Done. Okay, why do we need to adjust this? If I turn off the visibility, can you see that? This is before, after. So that the brightness, it matches with the background. You can turn off the visibility of the layer to check. Before, after. All right. And the shape of your curve should be something like this. And currently, under this curve adjustment layer, we are adjusting the RGB channel. RGB means red, green, and blue. Okay, we are adjusting all three channels together. So we are adjusting the brightness of the image. Understand? Can you try now? If you have any problem, let me know, please. Do you need me to repeat?
Yes.
Yes, Samuel, can. Okay, let me just remove my adjustment layer first. First, I click the man mask layer, and then I go to, at the bottom here, icon number 4. Click, and then choose curves. Or from the main menu, you can also go to layer, new adjustment layer, and then you can choose your curve, also can, same. It's the same thing. Layer, new adjustment layer, curves. And then click OK. Then you adjust this. To adjust, when you click and drag, become brighter. When you click and drag to the top, to the bottom, it becomes darker. Okay, so make sure you adjust properly. Let's say I bring this up a bit. And then the highlight, I don't want the highlight to be too bright. So what I do, the highlight area is over here. I bring back this point. Okay, and then this one, okay, I click and drag the end point here, click and drag up so that I reduce the contrast a bit. Something like this. And then you still can adjust this. Okay, this one, it depends on how you feel. All right, so there is no right and wrong. Okay, so you adjust according to your taste. Okay, if you feel like this is fine, then you leave it. It's okay. All right. So your curve shape should be something like this. And here, it should be almost straight. So that we don't adjust the highlight. We just adjust the shadow area. Okay, if done, let me know. Samuel, if done, let me know. Okay, Abby done, Aruna done, Andy done. Okay, Gunawati done. Okay, very good. Okay, I'm going to proceed now. Dili, are you done?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
very good. Okay, so thanks, Diao. Diao, you can apply this to video as well. When you're using After Effects, right? You want to match two different clips. You can use the adjustment layer, the same method. First, you adjust the brightness, then you adjust the color. All right, now the brightness, once the brightness is done, right? You can turn off your color fill, the top layer. You can turn it off, or you can delete it also can. Okay, for now, you just turn off first. Okay, later, maybe we can check again later. All right, so for now, you just turn off the visibility, the eyes. Can you see the eye icon? Turn it off for the color fill. Can you all do that? Everyone? Your image already got color now? Okay, I'm going to proceed. Okay, the next adjustment that we're going to do is we're going to adjust the color of this image. Okay, we're going to make it a bit like yellowish and orangey color. So we're going to apply another adjustment layer, also curve. Okay, also apply curve. Okay, you will have curve 2 right now, but this time we're going to adjust the channels individually. Okay, earlier the first curve is for brightness and contrast. The second curve is for the color. All right, so for the colors here, RGB, you change it to red, for example. If I click and drag, it will add red. If I click and drag down, it will reduce the red color. Something like this. Okay, so basically from the background image, it's more like a orangey color, right? So definitely it will have more reddish color. So I increase this a bit, something like this, not much. And then this point, you can try to move it. Always, whenever it comes to color correction or color grading, okay, you need to test first. Okay, you try to bring it down, you try to bring it up, and then don't put too much, just a bit on it. So these 2 points I'm not going to adjust. So let's say I try to increase this top part. So my skin become reddish, too reddish. Okay, I don't want it to be too reddish. And then at the shadow color also, try to increase a bit, something like this. So now it become slightly reddish. Okay, I can try to turn off and on to see the difference. This is red channel. Can you all do this now before we proceed, so that you don't miss any of the step? You create another adjustment layer. Make sure the curve 2 is above curve 1. If it is not, you can always rearrange. You can click and drag to rearrange this curve 2. And then change the channel from RGB to red. And then increase a bit, something like this. The top point here, the end point, don't adjust. You just add in between here, the center one, so that the image will be slightly reddish color, slightly only, not much. Done?
Sir,
If done, let me know. Yeah,
I
Andy.
have question. Why you change the RGB to red? Is it because you want to match with the background or?
Yes, yes. We are now adjusting the color of this man to match the background color.
Let's say I have a background color of blue, so I need to choose the RGB to blue.
No, RGB, you choose red first, and then you adjust so that it is slightly matching the background. Okay, if you choose red, right? Okay, let's say your background is a bluish color. Okay, so maybe you have to reduce the red like this. You see, you start with red first, and then green, and then blue. We have to adjust all three. You start with red first. Okay, understand, huh? Understand or not, Andy?
I'm not sure if I understand not, but from what you teach just now, I have to correct it using red first and then green and next
then blue.
is blue.
Yes, correct, correct.
Okay.
Okay, as long as you matching with the background, you adjust the red, you reduce the red a bit, and then only you go to green, adjust the green. See first which one gives you a better result. Whether you need to increase or reduce.
Sir,
Yeah.
can I
Yes.
ask a question? Why do you adjust RGB separately? If we want faster, can we just adjust RGB instead of adjust red, green, and blue separately?
Okay, RGB, we already adjusted in curve 1. RGB, when you adjust RGB, right, you are adjusting the brightness. When you adjust individual channel, you are adjusting the color.
Oh, I see, I see.
Okay.
Because RGB stand for red, green, and blue, right? So I thought we can use a shortcut a bit.
No, 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 no. When you are adjusting RGB, you are adjusting the brightness. Just remember as that. RGB is brightness. Red, green, and blue separately means you are adjusting the color.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So the first curve here, for example, just take a look here on my screen. What I can do is the curve 1, I double click the curve 1, and then I change to brightness. Not brightness. Okay. The curve 2, I double click, I change to color so that I can easily identify. You understand?
Yes.
It is the same curve, but the brightness, we adjust RGB. For the color, we're going to adjust red first, and then go to green. You try to increase and see. Turn it on back. Okay, it's too greenish. If I bring it down, it becomes magenta. Okay, daily, later we will use the filter later. Okay, the lookup table for both together. Actually can. If you want to use a filter, warm filter also can. Nothing wrong with that. But make sure it is matching the background. So using one filter alone, not enough. You still have to adjust the color. You can use a curve, you can use level, also can. And also color balance to adjust the color. Okay, warm filter is just one filter only. You are not adjusting the color of the image. To adjust color, you need to use this either level or curve with the color balance. Okay, warm filter alone not enough. All right. Okay. So okay, come back to here. Let's say the red color is done, and then you change to green. You try to move the point first. Move up, it becomes greenish, and then you try to reduce a bit. Whether increasing better or reducing better is up to you. Okay, you need to see from the background here. Okay, so this is since it is more like a orangey color. So what I do, I add some magenta. So when I reduce the green, it becomes magenta color, right? So I reduce it a bit, just slightly only, not much. Okay, let's say something like this. And then I go to blue color now. If I increase the blue, it doesn't match at all. Then if I reduce, it becomes yellowish color, you see? So I need to bring this entire graph to a lower section here. So what I do, I bring it down a bit. Let's say the highlight, I bring down. The shadow, I just, let's say, increase a bit. Okay, this one, I adjust a bit. Try to reduce the shadow a bit more and then check. Okay, it doesn't match at all. Okay, so I bring it up a bit. Okay, now you can try to turn on and off your adjustment layer. Okay, it is slightly matching, but not yet. Understand or not? Yes, no? Okay, so if you look at from my screen, the red, it's above. The green, it's lower a bit only, or you want to put top also can, it's still matching. It still become like, you know, yellowish color also can. This one is depends on your preferences. If you want to put more also can, reduce also can. All right. Okay, let's say I put on top slightly so that it become yellowish a bit, not much. Okay, and then blue, I reduce something like this. Can you see the line? Can you see this blue color line here? Okay, if done, please let me know. Try first. Try first.
Sir,
Yeah.
I have a question. Is it normal for us to change the brightness first, and then next step is to change on the color, or it depends on the individual, or how?
No. Okay. Okay. In the process, we call it, one is color correction and another one is color grading. Okay, the first step is to correct the color. The adjusting the brightness is the color correction. Okay? So you need to do color correction first. Then only you change the color grading. Okay?
Sorry. Color grading refer to
matching the color, number one. And number two, giving the feel, the mood, whether it's a morning or evening or night or whatever. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Yabin,
yeah.
Can I share my screen? I can't get the second adjustment.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Thank you.
Okay.
So I got this, but I can't do anything to it.
Okay, this is fine. You already adjust your curve one. Click the curve one.
Curve one. Okay. Click.
Okay, and you go to your adjustment layer at the bottom, icon number 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this one.
Click the curve again.
Curves. Okay.
Now you get curve 2.
Wait, I move.
Right?
Then
you choose
curve 2.
Curve 2 at the properties, change to RGB, change to red.
Under properties.
Can you see the properties panel? Yeah. Can you see RGB?
Okay, okay, got it.
Change it to red.
All right, all right. Okay, then do the adjustment accordingly.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
thank you. Got it, thank you.
Red, green, and then blue. Adjust the red, adjust the green, adjust the blue.
Okay, okay, got it. Thank you.
All right. Okay, done, everyone? Is it matching or not? Anyone wants to share your screen? Anyone? Yeah, Samuel, can you share your screen? Okay, very good, not bad. Maybe your brightness, you can lower down a bit. I'm not sure. Go to brightness, click the circle. Okay, can. Slightly up. The lower point. Can you see the lower point there? Yeah, that one, move it up. Move it to the left. There is another point below that. Up, move it up a bit. You are reducing the contrast now. Move up a bit more. Okay, let go. And then the point that next to it, move up a bit. Yep, move up a bit. Yep, up. Okay, something like this. Yes, it looks a bit like faded a bit. Maybe you can lower down a bit, slightly lower down. Up. Okay, enough. All right. Okay, fine. Thank you. Okay, so basically you already adjusted a bit of the color now. All right. So what we do is we create another adjustment layer, which is color balance, let's say. So this will be our first color adjustment. Then I go to color adjustment layer again. I choose color balance. Okay, color balance, it will be adding more color. For example, when I choose a color balance, you will get this properties here. You can see on here tones, you have shadow, mid-tone, and highlight. Shadow means dark color, mid-tones in between, and then highlight means the bright color. Let's say I start with shadow. I can adjust the red color, increase the red color a bit. Okay, when you're increasing the red color, you take a look at your dark area and then compare with the dark part of your background image. All right, so I add a little bit of red color here and then increase the yellow color a bit. Okay, a bit only, not much. Slightly, and then adjust this magenta and green. Okay, see which one is suitable, and then you just increase slightly only. Okay, let's say I put magenta a bit. Then you change to mid-tone, and then try to increase the red color a bit also, and then increase the yellow color a bit only, not much. And then change to highlight, adjust the same thing. Okay, make sure don't put too much, don't overdo. Okay, and then adjust a bit. Okay, you can try and error. You try to increase and then it doesn't look nice, and then you lower down. Make sure it doesn't overexpose. Something like this. Understand? Yes, no? Alice, you want me to repeat the color balance, is it?
Yes.
Okay, so let me just remove this. Okay, delete the color balance. Okay, so now let's say the color, the curve already done, the curve 2 done. You go back to your adjustment layer, you choose color balance. Okay, when you choose color balance, you will get this panel here. There is a colorful bar here. And then the tone, mid-tone, change to shadow. You start with shadow, and then you increase the red color a bit. Don't simply increase. Whenever you are increasing, you check with your image and the background. You compare. Okay, you can try to put a higher value and then you lower down. Okay, something like this. And yellow also same. Okay, not much. Reduce, and then change the mid-tone. Also add a bit of red color, yellow color a bit. Okay, make sure not much. And then go to highlight. Increase the, let's say I increase, not nice. Okay, adjust until you are happy with the outcome. Then done. Clear, everyone? Shadow, mid-tone, highlight. Same like what we did earlier. Red, green, and blue. Adjust the red, adjust the green, adjust blue. So here we adjust the shadow, mid-tone, and highlight. Clear?
Yep.
Can you try first? If done, please let me know.
So, Mr. Yavinesh, adjusting color balance means making the the color sort of blend with the background. Like if it is
Yep, correct.
Okay.
It doesn't look like you
out of place,
paste the image, right? So it should look like from the same scene.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Done, everyone?
Yep.
Okay, Arunagiri done. Who else done? Abby done. Masha done. Sarla done. Daily done. Panuvati done. Okay, Daily done. All right, now the technique. Okay, very good. Thanks, dear. Okay, now if you go zoom in nearer, right? Okay, you can see the background image is a bit blurry. Can you see that? It is not very sharp, but our character here is very sharp. Correct or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we do, okay, another reason why we place embed. We go to place embedded, right? Because we want the object to be smart object. The layer will become smart object. Why we need a smart object? One is earlier I showed, when you reduce size, make it bigger, you don't lose quality. Number two reason is you can apply a filter, a smart filter actually. Okay, in Photoshop, any effects that you want to apply is under filter. Okay, but if you apply to a normal layer, it will be permanent. But if you apply on a smart object, it will become a smart filter. Smart filter means it is a non-destructive filter. Means you can always get back your original file, original image. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make this object slightly blurry. Okay, so that it matches with the background. Okay, not too much, just a bit of blurriness. All right, so if I go to, make sure you select your man mask first, layer, and then you go to filter, blur gallery, and then you choose a fill blur. Okay, why fill blur? So that we can adjust some noise of it a bit. Okay, let's say I go to filter, blur gallery, fill blur. Make sure you select your layer first, the man mask layer or whatever name that you put in, you select that layer first. Then only you go to filter, blur gallery, fill blur. So once you choose that, right? Okay, for example, over here I have blur 2. You reduce the blurriness, not much, just a bit only, maybe 1 or 2 pixels. Okay, let's say now it's 0. I put my cursor here. I press up arrow key in my keyboard. Okay, when I press up arrow key, it becomes blurry a bit. Up some more, it's blurry too much. Can you see that? 2 pixels, it is too much blurry. So I just maintain at 1 pixel, enough. All right. And then at the bottom here, let me see. Iris, paint blur, motion effect. Okay. Effect, motion effect, noise. You go to the noise and then you try to increase the amount a bit. Okay, if I put too much, of course, you can see the noise a bit here. Okay, don't put too much, lower down. Okay, just a bit. Okay, maybe you can put a higher amount and then you adjust the size first, the size of the noise. Okay, you increase the size so that it match with the background. If you notice here, this area, right, I can see a bit of noise here. Okay, and even here as well. Okay, maybe in your computer you can see a bit of noise. The color is not very smooth, this area. Okay, so you increase the size and then you reduce back the amount. Okay, something like this. Just a slight different only. Okay, so if I take a look at my face, does it become blurry too much? No, this is just fine. Okay, so blur amount depends on your image. Okay, how much you want. So make sure you zoom in first. You zoom in and then you check. Okay, so let's say over here. Okay, if I put 0, right? Okay, so this is 0, no blurriness. If I increase 1 and then 2, 2 is too blurry. So that's why I just put 1. And then add a bit of noise. Okay, you can adjust roughness, you can put color or highlight. Okay, highlight means if you reduce the highlight, right? Okay, means it will not affect the highlighted area. For example, if let's say I zoom in, let's try. Can you see the difference? Okay, over here. Okay, if I increase, the highlighted area also affected. If I reduce, the highlighted area will not be affected. Okay, so just reduce this. So this one depends on your background image. Sometimes when we choose download a background image, right, it will be a bit noisy compared to our subject. So this is why we need to add some noise for our foreground also. This one clear or not? Blur, very direct, huh? Blur a bit, amount a bit, increase the size. That's it. Don't touch anything else. Done. Okay, and then you press OK at the top here. Click OK, it will apply. And if you look at your layer, it will have smart filter. You can anytime you can turn off before and after. Can you see the difference? Okay, before it's very sharp and then it becomes blurry a bit, just to match with the background a bit. Clear? Clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay, but in this case, the blur amount and then the noise is not so much. Okay, but sometimes when your background is very noisy, this will be very helpful, which is filter, blur gallery, fill blur. You add blurriness a bit and also the what we call the noise a bit. Okay, if done, please let me know. If you need me to repeat, please let me know also.
Mr. Yavinish,
Yeah.
I filter, but my blur gallery is not highlighted. What's wrong?
Did you select your layer, man mask?
Man mask. Okay.
You should select the layer first.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Okay, select the layer, go
Yeah.
to filter. Then is it active now?
Yeah. Blur gallery and then fill blur, is it?
Yep, correct.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay, and then the blur amount, you just put 1 pixel because we are using the same image. So you can just put 1 here and then you can adjust the amount of the noise.
Okay.
And then increase the size.
All right.
And how much to increase the size? It depends. You need to zoom in and then you check. Try not to follow my setting. You just try to see which one is matching.
Okay.
Okay, then you click OK at the top here. If done, let me know.
Sir.
Yep.
While doing the fill blur, I cannot zoom into the man.
Can.
Or
Control space bar. You see, I'm at this fill blur right now. I hold my control and space bar, I click. And hold my space bar, you can click and drag. Can.
okay. Now done. Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay, Aruna done. Some more. Who else done? Okay, Abby done. Masha done. Daily done. Okay, Sarla done. Lily done. Gunawati done. Madan done. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm going to proceed now. Let's say I click OK now. Okay, the next thing is we're going to, it's almost matching right now. Anyone still, it doesn't match? No. Anyone? It still doesn't look natural. Looks like you still pasted the image. Anyone? Yes? Anyone? Does it look nice or not? Madan, can you share your screen, Madan? Can I have a look? Okay, very good. Okay, cool. Okay, only thing here, right? Okay, the image contrast is too high. The highlight part is very bright. Can you see that the face and the hand become too bright? Okay, so what you can do is you go to click the brightness, the circle at the brightness there. Click the circle, yeah, click. Okay, and then lower down the top. No, the other one. No, from the top, the second one. From the top, the second one. That one, yeah. Bring it down a bit. Can you see the difference now? Not too much. Bring up. Like just now, the face is too bright. Once you bring it down a bit, then the face become okay a bit. Not too washed away, right? Okay, clear? Okay, now looks slightly better. Okay, very good. Thank you. Okay, the color part is nice. All right. Okay, now let's say we want to put an overlay with some element. Okay, so what we do is make sure you select your layer, then you go to File, Place Embedded. You choose the AI file, the dust. Okay, choose the dust file, go to Place, and then click OK. Just click OK. And then you make it bigger. Okay, it is loading. Okay, because it's a vector file, so it will take some time. Okay, and then you just make it bigger. Something like this, and then you reposition this to the bottom, and then you zoom out, Control minus in your keyboard, you make it a bit bigger. I'm holding my alternate key and then drag so that it will scale from the center up. And then to apply, press Enter. You understand? Understand or not? Okay, this one, right? Okay, it's if your computer is a bit slow, okay, what you can do is you can open the image, okay, because the image is quite heavy actually. Okay, when you place embedded or place link, as I told you, it will maintain the quality. When it is maintaining the quality, it make your computer very slow. Okay, so what you do, you just open. When you open, make sure you choose the size slightly bigger. Let's say I remove that. I go to File, Open, choose the AI file, dust.ai, and then open, and then the size here. Okay, let's say I change the size to a pixel, for example. Okay, let's say I choose 2000, let's say. 2000 by 1000. And then click OK. The resolution, you can change it to 72. Oh, sorry. 2000 by 1000, resolution 72, click OK. Then you drag and drop. This one only if your computer is a bit slow. If it is fast, then you can just place embedded. Okay, and then I make it bigger. And this is a blurry kind of effect, like a cloud or dust or smoke. Okay, so when you make it bigger, the edges still become blurry. So no worries. If you're afraid losing quality, it's fine, no issues, because it's still going to become blurry. Okay, so you just place it something like this, one, and you can place this below your man here. The layer, you just click and drag to rearrange. Okay, and then you can duplicate another one layer, Control J, and another one layer, you put it on top and you adjust the size of the layer. And then you reposition this. So one layer is at the back, another layer is on top. Or you can, rotate curve, or you can erase part of the layer maybe. Okay, something like this. Okay, let me just undo back. I remove this. I remove this as well. Select your man mask. The easier way, you go to File, Place Embedded, choose your dust.ai, place, click OK, and then you make it bigger. You zoom out first, It's still loading. Okay, you zoom out and then drag from the corner. And then you reposition this. Bring it down. And then to apply, just press enter. Can you try first? If done, let me know. Yes, Janet, can. You just press Ctrl J at the layer and then you just move it. Select your main mask. You press Ctrl J to duplicate layer. Ctrl J to duplicate layer and then use your move tool. In your toolbar, use your move tool. You just move it. Okay, now you have twins. Okay, you press Ctrl J again and then you move it. Okay, and then you can press Ctrl T and then you can scale it down or whatever. You can do that. One small twin, one big twin. Okay. Clear? To duplicate a layer, you press Ctrl J. All right. Okay, the dust effect, if done, let me know.
Mr. Yavinesh, where did you
Yeah.
get the dust file?
Come again.
Where did you get your dust file? I must have missed the first part.
I've given you the files, right?
Oh. You mean in the chat?
Yeah, just now when you download, right, you have 3 files there. Correct or not, guys? Yes or no? Two JPEG, one AI file. Delete.
Yeah, I'm looking for the file in the chat that you gave us.
Not in the chat. Just now you already download the file, right? From the
Oh,
Dropbox link.
I didn't download the dust file. I download.
Oh, why you didn't download the dust file?
Oh.
Yes, SH. Can you share your screen?
Okay.
Make it bigger. Make it bigger. Just click and drag from the corner. Just click and drag from the corner. Yes. Some more bigger. Okay, it's loading. It's loading. When it's disappear, right, means it's loading. You zoom out some more. Control minus in your keyboard. Control and minus in your keyboard. Some more. Okay, now make it bigger. Drag some more. Make it bigger.
It's running, is it?
Make it bigger. Bigger a bit on the left hand side. Yes. Okay. And then enter. Press enter now. Go to your move tool. Okay. Hang on. Let it finish first.
My computer very slow.
It's okay. Patient. Very important. Be patient. Because the background image is quite big. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, after this one is completed, right? You just use your move tool, you just move it down a bit.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, all right. Okay, anyone else got issues? Are you guys done? Done, guys?
Sir, my dust is in white color.
Okay, you rearrange. For example, take a look
okay.
at my screen now.
Yep.
Can you see this? If I put it on top, now it is a gray color or white color, right?
Yep,
You click and drag the layer, put it above the main layer or below the main layer here.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay.
Right. You put it above looks better a bit so that it will overlap with the person here. Yes, Samuel, what is your question? Samuel, your question. You just type your question. Don't type, I have one question, I have two questions, I have three questions. No, you just type your question.
Sir,
Yeah.
how to lower the transparency?
Okay, can you see in your layer, there is an opacity. Select your dust layer and then you reduce the opacity. So it become more transparent. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Select your layer and then reduce the opacity. Okay?
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, the new version of Photoshop, do we have any tools to or shortcut key?
Shortcut what?
Using brush, is it? If let's say we don't have the files of dust, right? What can we do to create the dust using
Effect.
brush or effect? Using effect.
Brush and also effect. For example, let's say I don't have this file. Okay, so I turn off, I create new layer. I can go to my brush tool and then I change the brush type. Can you see there is a lot of brush type here? I scroll down, and then I have a dry media. Okay, let's say I choose this chunky charcoal, for example. Okay, and then I make my brush size bigger a bit, and then I just paint it. Okay, something like this. Randomly, randomly I just paint this, and then I change to some different type of brush, and then again I increase my brush size, and then I just randomly paint again. Okay, something like this. And then what I do, I go to add blur effect. Let's say I go to blur, let's say I go to Gaussian blur, let's say, and then increase the radius here. Then I have this, click OK. So this is actually white color, not gray color. That's why it doesn't affect. This color adjustment layers here, it doesn't affect white color or black color. It needs to be gray color. Okay, so what I do is, let's say, I adjust the brightness contrast. This is a normal layer. It is not a smart object. I go to image adjustment, brightness contrast, let's say. I use legacy and then lower down the brightness. You see, when I lower down the brightness, it become what you call like a brownish color. Right, and I can adjust my contrast as well. Something like
what
this.
does it mean by using? What is the difference between using legacy and without using?
Okay, legacy. Okay, I used to old version. Okay, legacy mean old version. All right, I used to do adjusting from white color to gray color using brightness contrast. If you don't use legacy, right, it will not become totally gray. If I don't uncheck this, right, okay, it is still become a gray a bit. You see, I reduce brightness, but it's still white color. Yes, but if I use legacy, reduce, now it becomes gray color. Understand?
Oh, okay. All right.
Thank
you.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so now it is not white color, but it is gray color. Okay, something like this you can do. All right, and if I go to paintbrush, right, okay, you have this limitation of this type of brush, but you can download the smoke type of brush also from online. If you go to Google, you search free Photoshop smoke brush. Okay, then you will get a better result. Right, this one I just demo using a normal brush which is available. All right, clear?
If I want to make the mist effect, then I should change the brush also, is it? Mist, like morning
Just a
or
very
evening mist.
fog kind of effect, very plain effect, right?
Ah, yes, yes.
Okay.
Let's say got
Also,
pollution, air pollution.
for example, I create a new layer here. I can use a brush. Normal brush will do, soft round. Okay, let's say I choose a soft round brush. I make my brush size bigger, and then I just click and drag. Click and drag, and click and drag. And then I lower down the opacity. You understand?
Oh,
And then I
okay,
can press Control T, and then I can adjust my size here.
Okay.
Okay, and of course, this one also I make it gray color. Image adjustment, brightness, contrast, check use legacy, and then reduce the color. Something like this, right? Your question?
Yes, yes, yes. Ah, thank you very
Just
much.
a normal brush. Make sure your brush is big enough so that you get this blurry effect here.
Okay.
Okay, now, let's say you already put in your smoke effect here, dust effect. You click back at your group 1. Click at the group 1. You go to adjustment layer now. Then you choose color lookup. Okay, color lookup is normally used for color grading. Okay, to change the mode of the image. Okay, so after you have done this, you go to adjustment layer and then you choose color lookup, and make sure this color lookup, right, is above the group 1. Click and drag, put it above group 1. Okay, and then in the properties panel, you can change, for example, now my 3D loot file is selected. Click and then you change to some different type of effect. This is a preset. Okay.
Oh.
So you need to apply this to both the man and also the whatever background and also the smoke effect here. All right. Clear?
Yes, very clear. Thank you very much.
Sorry, sir. Can you repeat the color lookup?
Lookup. Color lookup.
Thank you.
Okay, let me delete this. Yes, I'm going to delete this, remove it. Okay, first thing, you go to your group 1, click at the group 1, and then go to, you can click anywhere also can lah actually. Then you just have to rearrange that layer. You click any layer, doesn't matter. Okay, you go to adjustment layer, and then you just go to color lookup. Okay, choose color lookup, and then you will have an adjustment layer here. You drag this, put it above group 1, not on the group 1, above the group 1. Okay, can you see there is a double line there, the blue color double line? Then you let go. Then to adjust, you adjust from the properties panel here. The first drop down menu, you choose a different setting here, soft, warm, something like this, or you can use whatever you like lah. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Try first. If done, let me know.
Sir, sorry, I have one more question about the masking. When we choose the selection instead of output tool, right?
Can also new layer with layer mask also can.
Then can we save the step of adding mask?
Yes, can.
Can. Then if you use the channel to do selection instead of using masking, right? The result, which one is better?
Using channel to create mask. You mean alpha channel, is it?
Yes. Let's say, you know, there's a tape beside the add path in my screen. I use the select color if the picture allows. It will be faster. It will be faster to make the selection of the object, right? But any different with the normal masking or not?
I don't understand. Can you share your screen?
Sorry. I cannot share screen because I'm using
Different
different.
PC. Okay, okay,
I'm
different
using
device.
tablet. Okay.
Okay,
if
one
you-
method is add layer mask. Okay, another method is
alpha channel, right?
alpha channel. Okay, alpha channel, the problem is you cannot see that in your screen right now. You only see when you upload it in website. Or you can see when you upload it into a video editing software.
Oh.
You understand?
Oh, so cannot edit the detail like what you did just now lah. Is it?
Okay, for example, let's say I open back my mask, this image, right? Okay,
Yes.
so let's say I remove this. I have my selection already, let's say, and then I go to my channel. Channel. Okay, and then I create, we have RGB here. We create new channel. This is alpha channel. Okay, alpha channel, I fill with white color. Something like this. Okay, if this image, right, I cannot save as JPEG. JPEG doesn't support alpha. Okay, and maybe I can save it as a TIFF file or a TGA file. You see now, can you see the transparency here? No transparent, right?
Yes.
But because I have alpha channel here, when I upload this image as a TIFF file or TGA file in the website, this part will become transparent. You understand?
Oh, I see. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, so alpha channel, last time, those many years back, we use alpha channel to create transparency. Now we have PNG file. Last time don't have PNG file. Okay, we need to have a alpha channel to create transparency, and then you save as a TGA file or TIFF file. TGA file, TIFF file is an old format. Okay, nowadays everyone for web, you're using a PNG file or a WebP format. All right.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so alpha channel, it will not visible in your screen, but when you upload in website, it will become transparent. All right. Okay. Okay, this one done. Color lookup done, everyone. Okay, very good. Okay, so we are at the end of our session here. Okay, before we end, just a reminder. Okay, next week, right? Okay, next week we will have another session. The topic, everything, I will post it on my Facebook page and also the Eventbrite page. Okay, if you want to attend, okay, please you check out the Facebook page. Previously, I was sending WhatsApp messages. Okay, but the recorded session I will send to WhatsApp. But for the upcoming class, I will post it on my Facebook page, Brainymation Studio. So what you guys do, you go to Facebook, and then you go and like the Brainymation Studio page. Okay, because why? It's taking too much of my time by sending WhatsApp, and then sending reminder, and then sending a Zoom link and all that. Okay, it's taking too much of time. All right, so make sure you guys either you follow what you call Eventbrite page. If you go to the Eventbrite page, right, there is a link for you to follow. All right, so when you do that, okay, so you can get notification whenever I upload anything there. You will get a notification. Okay, by email. Brainymation Studio. Okay, give me 1 minute. 1 minute. Brainymation. Yeah. Okay, that's the name. Daily. Why image in Photoshop sometimes can be directly editable? It must be rasterized first. What is rasterized? Okay. Rasterized means you are converting from, it can be a layer mask, it can be a layer style, it can be a smart object. Okay, you are converting all this layer into a normal layer. That is rasterized. Okay. Directly editable means it shouldn't be rasterized. Okay, for example, remember we placed the image, right? Let me share my screen here. Okay, remember we placed this man mask, right? If I want to edit the masking, layer mask, I can double click the man mask. It will open this and I can edit my masking. All right, so let's say, for example, just an example only. If I select my layer mask here and then I paint with white color, I go to my brush tool and then I paint. I will get back my background. You see? I will get back my background. Means I still can edit this because it is a smart object. So I don't save. To apply, you save and close it. And if you double click on any smart object, right, the format will be supposed to be PSB. Okay, because this is a PSB file. The file that we place is a PSB file. Now it's showing a PSB. Okay, if it is not a normal layer, let's say, for example, okay, this one, the one I painted, the fog, right? Okay, this one, I can convert this into a smart object. So when I double click here, can you see this? It becomes PSB file. All right, this PSB will be included inside this, what you call, this image. Okay, clear? Daily? Okay, please, just to remind you back. Okay, one thing, you follow the Brainimation Studio or you follow the Eventbrite page. And another thing, what I want you all to do is, okay, there is a link here for the one of the posts for the paid class of Photoshop. Okay, I need your help to just comment something, anything, just a simple thumbs up. Okay, just a nice training or whatever, any comment, you can put it there. Okay, why I want you to comment? Okay, I need at least 50, but now I don't have enough participants, but it's okay. Next week, I will request again. All right, so I need at least 50 comments. This just for experiment purpose. All right, can you all please do that for me? Can or not, guys? Okay, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Rohana. Thank you. Okay, so I already put the link there. Okay, please click the link and then comment something at the comment section there, right? Leave some comment. Then later I will reply something there. Thank you, go whatever. All right, please do that. Only that. Yes.
I'm in the, I opened the link, but I can't find the comment. There's a login and a create a new account.
Yeah, you have to log in to your Facebook account in order for you to comment.
Okay, okay. Okay, I've been using Facebook. Okay.
Yeah, you log in first, then you click the link.
All right.
Yeah, just yes, you can do it on your phone or whatever. Because maybe some of y'all log in to your computer, right? Then you have to, you know, copy paste the link.
Okay, I'm logged in, and then where's the
link in the chat box? Can you see the link?
Chat box. Chat.
For next week, let me check what is the title for next week. Oh, next week is creating video in Photoshop. Okay. And okay, when you're creating video in Photoshop, right, make sure you use a new version, the CC version, not the CS version. All right. Okay, so we will be learning how to create video, a simple video using Photoshop. You can add music, you can, you know, you join with other videos also can. How to check what version I use. If you go to your start, right? Okay, it will mention the name of the software. Adobe, Photoshop, what version? Can you check, Samuel? You go to start, and then you search for your Photoshop, see what name is written there. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Okay, if you no question, then you may leave the session now. Okay, hope you learned something new today.
Sir, today got
yes,
feedback form or not? Sorry, feedback form.
Come again?
Today got feedback form to fill up or
No,
not?
I don't want to trouble you guys. Okay, I just want you to do one action only. Just leave a comment and also
Sir.
follow the page so that you can get update of next week's class.
Oh, next week, can you post the Facebook post earlier? Because my friends, they need to arrange their time.
Sure,
When I
sure.
forward to them, it's already Friday, you see.
I see. But
thank you
they
very
can schedule in advance. It's going to be Saturday 6 p.m.
Yes, but if you post earlier, they can
Yeah, sure.
earlier. Thank you.
Can. All right. Great, will do. Okay, if you guys want to attend, make sure you follow so that you get the update, and also you can follow the Eventbrite page also.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you so much. Thanks, Cheng.
One more question. Just a quick one. Like just now, you were showing the effect. Let's say if the background you want it to be blurry, so maybe you can show a quick one.
Yeah, sure. Can.
Thanks a lot.
Maybe...
And I've given my comment in your Facebook already.
All right, great. Thank you. Okay, please take a look at my screen. If you want to make your background blurry, right? Okay, you choose your background layer, you right click. Now, convert to smart object first. Why convert to smart object? So that you can always remove back your filter. All right, if you don't convert also can, but it will be permanent. It's better if you convert to a smart object. Okay, once you convert to smart object, then you go to filter, blur, let's say Gaussian blur. Okay, Gaussian blur, and then you just increase the radius. How much blur you wanna make it? Let's say something like this. Then I click OK. Once you have smart filter, you will have smart filter mask. This smart filter mask, okay, when it is a white color, it will be affected when I paint with black color. For example, I choose my black color here. I increase my brush size. I lower down the opacity, let's say, and then I paint. It will reduce the effect. Can you see that? Top part is blurry, bottom part is not very blurry. This is smart filter mask. Understand? Or the other way around, you just invert. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Bye.
Sir?
Yes.
So the next class will be on, you will put it on Facebook, right?
Yes, correct. I
So
will not share on Facebook. Sorry, not share on WhatsApp message.
Oh, so we will just click on the link lah, and then
link in the Facebook, and then you register as usual.
or like the HTTPS Everbright like that lah. Okay.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Send over to our email.
Come again?
A replay that you said just now about.
I will send by WhatsApp because you registered with your phone, right? Okay, I will send WhatsApp.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, all right. Okay, Henry, smart filter, no need extra step to apply masking. Smart filter, no need extra step to smart filter. No need. It will automatically comes with the masking. You just have to paint at the masking for the smart filter. Okay. When you apply any filter on a smart object, it will create a mask for you. You just click the mask and then you paint with black and white color. Okay. All right, great.
Just now you mentioned about something on inverse when you're doing this part just now.
Yeah, this one is black and white color, right? Can you see this? The mask.
Yes.
Okay, black and white, you can invert the color. Invert means you change from white to black, black to white. Okay, I can click this mask here. I can go to image, adjustment, invert. Shortcut is Control-I. So when I invert, now the color exchanged. When it is exchanged, now you see top part is blurry, bottom part is not blurry. Now when I press Control-I, top part is clear, bottom part is blurry. Okay.
Okay, thanks. Oh, that is the purpose for this, the top, and this is top and the bottom part. For
So there is something like a gradient color here, black to white, white to black.
Oh, okay. Thanks a lot.
Okay, great. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Yes, the replay Zoom video will be sent by WhatsApp.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vanish.
Thank you, everyone. Okay, bye.
So can I share my screen?
Yes, sure, Samuel. Can. Very good, nice. Nice, very good.
Okay, sir. So which is better, SVG, right?
You want to save your file, is it?
Yeah.
No, save it as PNG can. Save it as PSD first. PSD one file, and then you save as again. You save it as a final PSD save. Okay, go to file, save as again. Now change the type to PNG. PNG.
This one.
Yep.
Okay.
Click save. If you want to share to someone, right, then you use this file. Click OK. Okay, let's say you want to send to WhatsApp. You send this PNG file.
Okay.
Okay.
But if we want, like, just say people to edit it.
Then you send the PSP file.
Okay. They can.
Yep.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
7 GB. Okay, bye, sir.
Okay. Okay, thanks guys. I'm going to end the session. Okay, see you next week. Bye-bye.